Excuse me, please. Where have you been, as if I didn't know?
I've been out looking for Grant.
Will you stop worrying about him?
I can't. Has he been here since I've been gone?
He has. I haven't seen him.
You know something has happened to him.
What makes you think that?
He just disappeared. One minute I'm dancing with him, the next minute he's gone. He's been gone for hours.
Probably went to look for his wife.
Without a word to me?
Tania, Grant Andrews does not have to answer to you for his every move.
But he wouldn't have just left like that. It must have been an emergency or something.
Well, he probably went home. Forget about it.
No, I called the gatehouse. He wasn't there.
You should not phone him at home.
I have to find him. I don't even know where to look.
Monica, I'm absolutely amazed that you're still a doctor and not a patient, considering how quickly you're eating.
Well, it's either you fast now or not at all.
Well, surely you could take 10 minutes out to eat a Danish.
Jesse, why do you think I'm eating this Danish and doing a chart at the same time?
Okay, do me a favor then.
What?
Chew every other mouthful. That way we don't lose a fine doctor.
Okay.
Volunteer, contact Mrs. Chu in the library. Volunteer, contact Mrs.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
May I help you?
I hope so. Could you tell me where I might find Dr. DiPietro?
Hold on a moment and I'll check on that.
Well, if it isn't the Wizard of Avalon.
Monica Quartermain. If every doctor in the world looked this good, I'd consider becoming a professional patient.
What? And have half the female population of Port Charles so disappointed? I mean, you are the star attraction of that spa. What would they all do if they discovered that you had just taken up another line of work?
No chance of that. I love my work. Giving massages ain't bad either.
Excuse me. Dr. DiPietro is in conference till 3 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
So, what brings you to the hospital?
Well, I thought I might check out the new physical therapy machine I heard Dr. DiPietro acquired.
No, I really don't think any of the equipment here would be used in a spa.
I like to keep up on all the latest developments in my field.
Sure you do.
You don't believe me?
Well, let's just say I don't believe that that's the reason that you're at this hospital. So what is?
I knew I shouldn't even try to fool you.
So why'd you bother?
Well, the truth is I came to see you.
Oh, really? What for?
I thought we might discuss our mutual problem.
What problem is that?
Beatrice.
I see.
I assume you want to get rid of her, too?
Well, what would I want to do that for?
Well, being the daughter-in-law of Lila Quartermain, I thought that would be a prime objective of yours. Am I wrong?
No, you're too smart for your own good. Not to mention mine.
Well, I mean you no harm. After all, we both want the same thing.
Well, I wonder about that.
Should we take time to discuss it? Have the time?
Well, perhaps I should just make time.
It would be to our mutual benefit.
Excuse me, Monica.
Yeah.
Do you have a second?
Yes, well, what's up?
I would like you to look at a new admission.
Oh, well, what's the patient's name?
Ginny Blake.
But you want a second opinion?
I don't need a second opinion. I need someone who can convince her that she has to have surgery.
Oh, well, listen, can you wait around for a few minutes? All right. Then I'll see you back here as soon as I can.
Thank you.
Either way.
What do I owe you for the sandwich?
5 even.
For a sandwich? Take a bite and tell me it's not.
All right. Take your word for it. There you go.
Come on, Frisco. How much longer are we gonna wait for Tania?
Is that what we're doing here? I was wondering why we were hanging around this place.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Okay. All right. We'll get going. I guess we're giving her long enough.
You want to wait for her? Go ahead.
What's the point, man? This place is boring.
Yeah, where have I heard that before, huh?
I really thought she'd be back by now.
Where is she anyway?
She went to check on a friend.
Sounds like a line to me.
Yeah, well, I would have thought so too, but her father told me that.
Well, did he say when she'd be back?
No, I didn't know.
Well, then what makes you think she's coming back here at all?
Well, I don't know if she is.
Then what are we waiting for?
Well, for nothing.
Well, one of us isn't making any sense. I'm leaving. Are you coming?
Look, I understand me perfectly.
I'm glad somebody does. Are you going or what? Come on.
All right, after you. Well, look who's here. Hey, go ahead.
Oh, so now this means we're not leaving at all.
I'm not. Well, I didn't think I was dreaming.
What do you mean?
We did dance earlier. You were here, right?
Yeah, of course.
I knew it. I mean, am I really that bad of a dancer?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I mean, I've had a few complaints in my life, but I've never had a girl completely split on me because she didn't want to dance with me.
No, that's not why I left at all.
But where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I had to do an errand.
Oh. I kind of thought that these size 10s kind of ruined my chances for the last dance, you know? Maybe you'd like to go and walk around or something, or get something to eat. We're starving, right?
Oh, yeah, I will be as soon as I finish my sandwich.
What do you say? You want to go in and maybe play some games, watch the dances or something? I can pick up a few pointers. Tanya?
What, I'm sorry. What is it?
Even when she's here, she's not here.
No, I was just, thinking about something.
Go on, Tanya, have some fun with the boys. Stop moping around.
But you don't want to disappoint your father, right? You'd be disappointed. Come on, I'll buy you something to eat. Come on. Let me try these on the skewer. Where's my cook here? There we go. Give me a couple of these here. You try these? They're great.
Celia, help me! Please, help me! Celia, help! Celia!
Grant?
Help me, please! Help!
Grant! What is it?
Celia, help me!
Grant, what's wrong?
Help me!
Well, I completely agree with Dr. Weber. You're suffering from a mitral valve prolapse.
Impressive.
Well, it means that you're going to have the valves replaced. Surgery is necessary.
Won't have it.
Why not?
There's no point.
Well, I thought I just explained what the point
Yes, you
is.
explained very well, Doctor, and I appreciate your time, but it doesn't change anything.
Well, I really don't understand. Why are you hesitating?
I can't afford to have surgery now.
Oh, you mean financially?
Part, yeah.
Well, no, these things can be worked out.
Even if I could take on the expense, I wouldn't do it. The timing is all wrong right now. I have a job at stake, and I'm just now building momentum.
Ginny, this is just a month out of your life.
Give me 2 weeks, and I'll consider it.
I'm not sure you understand the gravity of the situation. An operation like this is, well, it takes longer than 2 weeks before you get back on your feet. At least it has in my experience.
All right, so you are telling me then that it is extensive and complicated surgery.
I am telling you it is open heart surgery, yes. And it will take some time for you to make a full recovery. The point is, Ginny, without the operation, you are facing a life-threatening situation.
I understand.
Well, if you do understand, then I don't understand why you won't have an operation.
I don't either.
Well, I think you have a choice, and it's just a decision of what you're willing to lose.
What are you saying?
That it's my life, and no one but me will be affected by my decision. I mean, it's not as if I have a family waiting at home. I am a single woman, and no one is going to worry whether I live or die.
Now, Ginny, I can't believe
All right,
that.
maybe a couple of co-workers are going to mourn my going for 5 minutes. That's it. The only person who's going to miss me is me.
Isn't that enough? Now, really, Ginny, I strongly urge you to reconsider.
Listen, just spare me the speeches, Doctor. I know better what my life is worth than you.
Without the operation, it isn't going to be worth much. Well, if you have any more questions, I'm always available.
Thank you.
Miss Blake, I just do not understand.
Neither do I.
What do you have so vehemently against this surgery?
And why are you so concerned about me having it? I mean, you're really pushing hard, Dr. Weber. Why is this pressure for me to have this operation? Why are you all of a sudden so concerned with what happens to me?
Ginny, Ginny, are you all right?
Just let yourself go. There. Feel better?
Heavenly.
You really got to learn to relax.
Do you give lessons?
What in the world can make a lovely girl like you so tense?
Her boyfriend.
Dr. Cotamine.
Yes, listen, I hate to interrupt, but I wonder, could I tear you away? Just briefly, so we could continue our conversation. I do know how dedicated you are.
I'm all yours. That'll have to do for now.
Oh, thanks so much. I feel great.
I know. I'll give you the complete treatment someday soon.
Anytime. Oh, Dr. Quartermain was wrong.
About what?
I really don't have a boyfriend.
Where were we?
Why don't we go to the cafeteria? What is this whole business about wanting to get rid of Beatrice?
Well, you'd like to, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't. The question is how.
Well, the simplest method would be to convince Beatrice that there's nothing for her here in Port Charles.
Unfortunately, Beatrice knows better than that.
Well, then we'll have to give her a reason, something stronger than anything pressing her here to stay here.
And what reason?
I'm sure we can think of something.
I wonder. Why don't we discuss it further over cups of coffee?
Jesse, have you seen Monica?
No, she was here a minute ago. I don't know where she went.
Oh, dear, I need to find her.
Excuse me, Dr. Quartermain.
Yes.
Are you looking for your wife?
Yes, I am. Do you know where she is?
Yes, the lucky woman. She just took off with this gorgeous hunk who gives an unbelievable massage.
What?
I'm tingling all over.
You're not the only one.
Dr. Emerson.
What could have happened?
I don't know, Celia.
Grant, if you hadn't called me then, I would have been... Oh,
Celia, please. Don't cry. Don't cry. It's over now.
What's going on down
I
here?
heard this really loud noise.
Lord.
Look at the boat.
It's all that's left of the boat. Celia was sitting in that thing seconds before it blew apart.
I was so lucky. I should be feeling thankful, but all I can think about was if Grant hadn't cut his hand and called me.
You're in shock. Why don't you go to the cabin and lie down?
No, I don't want to be alone.
You got any idea what caused the explosion?
Not a clue. I suppose there must have been a short in the electrical system somewhere.
Look at this.
This is no accident, Grant. Why do you say that, Chuck?
This looks like some part of some kind of device.
What kind of device?
A timer. To trigger an explosion. I think somebody planted a time bomb in your boat.
A time bomb. Oh, my God.
Come on, Chuck. You've got to be kidding.
I wish I were.
Well, then, I think we'd better call the police.
Grant, you can do what you want to do. I've got to get back to Port Charles right now. I've got to call my husband, make sure he has an alibi, and that he didn't.
See, come on. Calm down. You're upset. You have no idea what you're saying.
Grant, boats do not blow up by themselves. Somebody made it blow up. And I've got to get back to Port Charles right now and talk to my husband.
She doesn't know what she's saying. Celia! Celia! Celia, come on, calm down.
I want to go.
Calm down.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm fine, my grieving.
I was so worried.
Well, don't be.
Well, if anything ever happened...
Nothing is going to happen to me. But it makes me feel so good that you're worried about me.
Well, if you're okay, why are you here?
Mike, I think you don't belong here. You ought to go home.
No.
Mike, please.
I want to stay with Ginny.
I want you to go home right now, okay? Come on. Please.
Rick.
This is Dr. Weber. What is it? Who? All right, I'll be right there. I'll be back as soon as I can. That's an emergency.
Take your time. How did you know where I was?
I called the TV station.
What's wrong?
I wanted to tell you that I got an A on my science test.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
They told me you were in the hospital, and I just rushed right over
Oh,
here.
you didn't have to do that.
Well, I wanted to see how you were. How are you?
Glad to see you.
Wait, you're not real sick, are you?
It's nothing serious.
Well, then why are you here?
The doctors just wanted to take a few tests, that's all.
And what'd they find out?
That I am practically good as new.
Well, then you should get out of here.
Why? It's kind of nice having people wait on me.
No.
Why not?
Because this is a bad place, and people come here because they're sick or hurt. And a lot of people die here.
And a lot of people get well here, Mike.
Yeah, I know. When I was a little boy, I used to think that everyone who came to hospitals died. But Doc Rick didn't. He got better.
There you go. There's your proof.
Well, still, you shouldn't be in here if you don't have to. I mean, something might happen.
Nothing is going to happen to me.
Well, just get out as soon as you can, okay?
Okay.
If anything ever did happen to you...
Nothing. It won't. It won't happen. As a matter of fact, I'm getting out of here tomorrow.
You are?
Mm-hmm. There you go. So that's right. So there's nothing for you to worry about. I am just fine.
Well, that's great, 'cause you're my favorite lady in the whole world.
Oh.
Which one do you like better, these two? All right, this does it. I think I'm going to go for the green one. Listen. Listen, I am going to win you a stuffed animal if it's the last thing that I do.
It may be.
You know, Frisco, you could have bought an entire toy store with the money you spent on this game.
Look, it's the thought that counts, okay? I used to be decent at these when I was a kid. Ha 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 ha! Didn't lose the touch for that one. How many of these do I have to get for one of these? Don't tell me, like 10? 6. 2 down? Not too bad, huh? Give me another shot of those. I'm gonna try this color this time. Oh. They don't give me any trouble when it's not the right one, right?
Hi, guys. What's up? Hey, Anthony. Your brother here is trying to win a stuffed animal for Tania.
Oh, he is, huh?
Yeah.
Good luck, boy. I had a couple hours off from the hospital, so I thought I'd come over and check this carnival out. How is it?
Could be better.
Yeah, what's missing?
A little human touch.
I don't understand.
Well, neither do I, but I'm working on it. Listen, would you like... Great. Would you like to dance with us? Listen, you gotta say yes. Either that or I'm gonna owe this guy everything in my life, trying to win you a stuffed gerbil. What do you say?
All right, when you put it like that, I guess I can say that.
Well, you can't, okay? Hey, really? What's wrong, huh?
What makes you think something's wrong?
Well, for one thing, you didn't answer my question. For another thing, you act like this is the last place that you want to be. I mean, we've established that I'm no Fred Astaire, right? But I don't dance that bad.
Frisco, you're a good dancer.
But I'm lousy company.
If you were lousy company, I wouldn't be with you right now.
I don't know. Unless you couldn't get rid of me someplace else, or you're settling for second best.
I'm not settling for anything.
No, you're just with the wrong guy at the wrong place at the wrong time, right? Other than that, everything is just milk and roses.
Frisco, you know what I hate?
Other than me?
I hate it when the guy you're with is constantly running himself down.
Well, why don't you try to offer him a little encouragement?
Frisco, you're trying to put yourself off as much less than a prize, and to tell you the truth, it's working.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm worthy of being on anybody's mantle.
Well, then act it. You want to have fun or what?
What? But I'd like to dance right now. This is our song. What do you say?
No, I don't want to dance to this.
Look, I just want to dance.
Not to this song, okay?
What's wrong with it?
I'm going to sit this one out, all right?